Hey everybody, this is me, the Undead Viking, and this is Zombie Tsunami. Zombie Tsunami is a lighthearted game about protecting your zombies as they race down the highway, trying to make it away from the tsunami wave that is headed their way. This is a game of negotiation. It is a game of pushing your luck. And it is a game of, well, I mean, it's kind of like a party game atmosphere. It's not meant to be taken super seriously, but it is a heck of a lot of fun. My family has enjoyed playing this. And plus, you get to have these cute little zombie cubes. And you probably can't see his little face there. But you have these cute little zombie cubes that you get to roll like dice as you play the game. And how cool is that? So, let me show you how to play Zombie Tsunami, and then we'll come back here and I'll tell you what I think. Alright, so this is Zombie Tsunami. Now, as I said, this is a game where you're trying to actually preserve your zombies. And whoever has the most zombies at the end of the game will be the winner. At the end of the game, you get 2 zombies. So you have these 2 like zombies. You can see one side has that zombie face on it. You're also going to get these 3 little gems. They're going to have these 3 different colors, and you're going to use those when you do voting. You also are going to get one of these special objective cards that will basically reward you in some way. Some of them, like, tell you that you have to end a round with a human in your possession and you'll earn 2 extra zombies. This ninja says that you have to be in the smallest group of players or alone after a vote is done, and if you do that, then you get 2 zombies. So you have that special card, you put it face down in front of you. As soon as you can reveal it, if you want to, you reveal the card and gain your reward. You only can do that once. There is a chance that you'll be able to actually buy a card from the shop that'll allow you to flip the card back over, and you can do it again. But usually, for the length of the game, you're only going to be able to get that bonus once. So the way the game works is that you are going to, one person is just going to be in charge of turning these cards over. And you're going to go down the strip and just turn that card over, and then as soon as you get to the end, that'll be the first round. And then you do the same thing again with the next, and the same thing again with the next. There's 3 rounds. It goes rather quickly, and then you have one final test to determine, like, you basically gamble the zombies that you have, and then whoever ends up with the most zombies is going to win the game. So in this case, you have a choice between either taking a human, which is one of these tokens here, or taking a bomb. A human, you get to carry that with you, and if you can keep the human token for the rest of the game until the very end, then you will be able to turn that in and turn it into a zombie, because you've turned that human into a zombie. If you want to take the bomb will blow. You pick somebody else, and you attack them with the bomb. If I was attacked with a bomb of this, it would destroy my 2 human tokens, and then I would be out. If I didn't have any human tokens and somebody used a bomb on me, I'd have to lose a zombie. It's important to note that if I had 1 zombie and they used a bomb on me and blew up my zombie, I would just get a zombie back. You always are going to have 1 zombie. You can't ever have 0. So that is that particular one. So we're going to go ahead and turn over another one. And this is choose a zombie or a coin. Well, so now the interesting thing is that this spot right here tells you you're going to be purchasing after this round. So you're going to get 1 coin automatically when you get there. So if you take your coin right now, the next turn you're going to get another coin and you're going to be able to purchase cards. And going in turn order, you purchase one of these cards that's up here. Now, I've just kind of actually made it a point to pick cards that are kind of diversified. Some of them are pretty simple, like, oh yeah, okay, you get to buy a bomb for a coin. This one, you get to hold on to it because you can see the little hand is there. If you purchase that, if you ever were to lose a zombie for whatever reason, you can use that to protect it and keep it alive. You can spend a coin here and then be able to look at somebody else's secret objective card to see what they're up to. You can use this to steal a zombie from somebody else. This is the card, actually, that if you buy this, you get to go ahead and flip over your secret objective card if you've already used it. Very powerful card to have, and very good, because basically you can then get your reward twice. These 2 cards with the blue background, you'll notice they have this little, like, non-trash there. those are never discarded. You can purchase those all day long. You can spend a coin to get a human, spend 2 coins to get a bomb. You can do that over and over again, no matter what, on your turn. If you want to buy 2 cards in your turn, each for a coin, say you wanted to buy a human for 1 coin, put the human there, and then you wanted to look at somebody else's card, you can spend a coin and do that, and that would spend both of them. So that is that. Turn over the next card. Now this card here has a little, like that little taxi there, and this is going to be a voting round. You can see that this has an icon that says 4 zombies on it. Now everybody else at the table, and let's say we're playing with 4 people, is going to talk now. You're going to negotiate. The big thing is that you're going to pick one of these gems. You put them both in your hand, you pick one, and then you reveal. So then you look and see who all revealed the same color gem as you. Now everybody at the table could say, let's all pick red, and we're going to for sure have enough zombies to get past this particular part. But you don't have to do that. Obviously, this is, you can lie, you can backstab, that have you. But the thing is, whatever group you're in, you got to hope that all of you have 4 zombies total to get past this challenge. If you don't, you lose 2 zombies in that situation. So you can see where, like, if you are like the person that, like, you have 5 zombies or whatever, and the other people each have, like, 1 each or something, you want to make sure that you pick the one different from them, so you can actually, give them some bad luck and not be able to do that. Later on, you'll get more. I'll show you some other cards. You'll get more of these with higher thresholds to succeed at them. Alright, so the next card we're going to turn over is just pick a zombie or a coin. And then here is a round where you get the zombie. So let's take a zombie, like so, and then we get a free zombie here. So we're going to take that one as well. Let's turn the next one over. And this is a jump. And you can see, I'm going to actually show you this one a little closer. So you can see that there's a little hand there that's throwing. And then this 2 says you can possibly lose 2 zombies. Each person in turn takes all the zombies that they have, and they actually roll them like they're dice. Ooh, I got lucky. Any that turn up with the zombie face, you can potentially lose. You could save them with cards like this. So like if I had 1 zombie, I'd have to return that zombie to the thing. If I had 2 zombies, because I can lose a maximum of 2 zombies, I'd lose 2. If I rolled really badly and I had 3 zombies, I'd only lose 2 of them in that situation. So that is what a jump is. And later on, you'll have bigger and better jumps as well. And then the last one is actually an even worse jump. Oh, and you notice that here you get another coin and you can purchase cards over there. And I should mention that when you purchase cards, you do replenish them from the deck. They don't just have blank spaces there. But this one has you roll, and you notice there's that infinity symbol. You can lose as many zombies as you are unfortunate enough to roll. So if I roll all my zombies and I got 3, I'd lose all 3. Let's see what I get this time. I got lucky again. No zombies. Pretty cool. But so then when this is done, you're done with your turn. You're going to go ahead and you take all these cards and you scooch them off. And now you start off with the next round. The first thing that happens is everybody's going to get 2 zombies. You take 1 card, turn it over, and you do the same thing again. Now you're going to do that again for the second round. Go through. I didn't get rid of these 2 cards somehow. They didn't go with me. You're going to go through the 2 more rounds, and then, so if you have, let's just give me a handful of zombies. Oh, and I remember at the end of that turn, I should have turned that in to get a zombie as well, because if I kept that with me the entire time. So, at the end of the game, you're going to look, and everybody shows how many zombies they are. And this is the final big jump. And so each person is going to take all their zombies into their hands, and they are going to decide how many they're going to risk. So let's say you risk, we're going to risk all these because I'm behind somebody else. And so then it is a jump that has an infinity symbol on it. So that means that I can lose as many zombies as I roll poorly on. So let me just roll here and see. I lose 1. So I'd return that, and I still have 5. These don't matter. I get to keep them for my score. They're going to be there forever. However, now I compare that 5 to everybody else that rolled. If I have the most that I risked still left, I get 3 bonus zombies. Next person gets 2. Next person gets 1. Now, it's very possible you'll tie in this situation, and there's going to be other situations where you're going to tie people as well. Whenever you have a tie in the game, everybody who's tied is going to take one of these human tokens and flip it over and see the number on the back. Whoever gets the highest number in those situations will be the person that wins that tie. So if you had that tie, you flip that over, and then whoever got that 16 would get the first place if there was like 3 people tied for the 5 or whatever. So just so you can see like some of the other possibilities, there are like these tanks that would take a 12 to push. They have a big giant plane that takes a 16. And, you know, and these are the cards that are like the most fun, because that's when you start talking to the other people at the table, trying to discuss, trying to figure out if they're going to lie to you, trying to figure out if they're actually going to do what they say they're going to do. And so, but once again, this isn't a game that takes a long time to play. Maybe if you have like 6 people, it would take a half hour to go through all 3 rounds, but I doubt it would even take that as long as everybody knows how to play the game. It's very fast, it's very quick, and it's a lot of fun. But let me talk more about that in my final thoughts. Alright, thank you very much for taking the time to watch that How to Play the Zombie Tsunami. Now, I should mention that you get lots of those cards, so you can't like guarantee like certain cards are going to show up at certain times, and like just say, oh well, I know that like that, you know, like tank's going to show up in this particular round. You know, so I know that I'm going to have to fight that. There is when you set it up, like during the second half of the round 2, you are going to have a bus that you have to push, because you do put that card in there, but you don't know when it's going to show up. And the final round does have a plane automatically. You put that in there and you shuffle it up. So you do kind of know that those 2 are going to be there, but you don't know when they're going to show up, and you have no idea as far as the other cards go. And I do like when games do that, where they put in more cards than normal, so people just can't bet on certain results or certain situations, and they have to actually like be prepared for other things. Now, that being said, this isn't the most strategic game of all time. It has a heavy dose of luck, and it's meant more for the negotiation. It's meant for the interaction. It's meant for the interactivity between the players, and just being able to convince them to like go with a certain color as far as their vote goes, and then not do that, and then trying to outthink the other people. And that's, like I said, those are the cards that are fun. Yeah, it's fun watching somebody roll their zombies and get a bunch of zombie heads show up, and you know they're going to lose a bunch of their points. But it is the negotiation rounds that are the most enjoyable. And obviously when you have more people playing, this game gets more chaotic, and you kind of get that feel for like the craziness that I think that the designer of this game is going for as far as Zombie Tsunami is concerned. Now, I played 3-player games, and they were fun and everything like that, but you seriously have to play it with 6 people, I think, in my mind, too. Or, you know, even 4. Just, getting past 3 and getting that 4, 5, 6 range, like, it definitely is the more the merrier type of game, if you will. So, there you go. That is Zombie Tsunami. If you have any questions about it, go ahead and ask away. I'll be happy to answer those as best as I can. As always, thank you very much for taking the time to watch this video, and until next time, I am the Undead Viking, telling you to have yourself one heck of an awesome day. Alright, bye-bye.